So I went to New Jersey to visit some family, and I was there for a week, and I went thrifting almost every single day, and I spent $736.78, but I got so much good stuff. I don't understand how I could ever have a better haul than this, but I'm super excited to show you guys what I got. And one item that I bought will pay for everything and then some. So here we go. I went thrifting with my boyfriend the whole entire time, and his favorite place to look at the thrift store is the shoes. So he always goes and does shoes, and I did the purses while he did the shoes. And so I just want to brag because he found all of these. I got these Free People heels, these Fry boots, which I love the detailing on there. I got these Arch brand shoes, which they're made in France and they're very expensive. So I was excited that he found those. These brand new Bernie Mevs, which are studded and cute. I found, well, actually I didn't find them, but Jeffrey got these Todd's heeled boots. Very excited about those. Todd's heels. And the last thing, I snuck ahead in the aisle and I found these and he was not happy about that. But I'm super excited about these Tory Burch heels. They're kind of shiny, in excellent condition, so I think they'll do really well. And then lastly, we got these, but they'll go in the pile of clothes and shoes for our future babies. And I got this patent leather Givenchy crossbody bag. The strap isn't in the greatest condition, but I paid hardly nothing for it. It was half off, and I'm super excited about it. Okay, so after the shoes, we went to the jackets, which in New Jersey, where it's freezing, there were tons of jackets, and I just pulled them out, and I'm shocked at how much Jeffrey found of these too, but I'm very proud of him. So I found this one though. James Percy? I don't know, but I have sold his jackets before, and that's a bolo. Maybe not his shirts and stuff, but. And then I got this leather jacket. It's adventure bound. It's super cool. I am keeping this, but I just wanted to show you guys because I liked it. I got this cute St. John sweater. Jeffrey found this, which was a brand that I'd never heard of. But he has a really good eye for like quality once he kind of knows what to look for. So he went through all of the leather jackets, which by the way, he found the best find at this store, but I'm saving that for last. So, but this was one of the ones that he felt, and brought over to me, and then I Googled, but it's, Dama, let me show you. And they make leather jackets and leather goods that retail for hundreds of dollars and then resell for hundreds of dollars. So I was super proud of him for that and super excited to get that listed. And then last, we bought this for him. It's just a fluffy Columbia thing. So, have you ever gone thrifting and then forgot what you bought because you haven't looked in the bags? This second stop, hands down my favorite. And I had completely forgotten what I bought until just now when I pulled it out. Oh my God. So this was one of the first things that I bought. It's a Miu Miu wallet. I was very excited about that. And then I also bought these black leather Fly London wedges. Also very excited about that. Oh my God, so much stuff. This is one of the things that I bought. These are brand new Lou Casey boots, like completely unworn, and they were marked up. I paid $60 for these, but then when I looked at the code on the inside and Googled them, they are almost $700 goat leather boots. and they're still on the Lou Casey website. So I was like, okay, that's worth paying that for. This is a vintage Valentino purse that I bought there. Oh my god. And the price is, I mean, it's marked up more than I'm used to, but very reasonable. Very reasonable. Oh my god, like they didn't know that this was a designer bag. So, super excited about that. I got these brand new Coach heels. And I think that they're the newer ones, but I mean, completely unworn. So super excited about those. Also, some of my favorite things to find when I'm thrifting are vintage Coach bags. I collect them, but I'm not going to keep these. I just think that they're so classic. They're such high quality. I just love thrifting them. And I've never seen one like this before. So it's a crossbody bag and it's super thin. And then I love the colored one. So I got this red one. Red leather vintage Coach. I just think they're so classic. I also got this Marc Jacobs bag. I found this Lenny B. Paris dress, and I looked at the comps. I never heard of this brand, and I think it does pretty well. I love the style of it, and so I'm kind of taking a chance on it. I can't remember exactly what the comps were, but it was enough for me to pick up. And I just realized it has makeup all over it. Whatever. I'll clean it. I got this, which I need to get listed for New Year's. New with tags. Sequined. Heavy sequined dress. And the brand is Antic Batik. I'd never heard of that before, but oh my gosh, it is so heavy. It's got like a cowled back, and I could only find a few online that were selling for like $200 used. So that was a no-brainer, and it's, oh my gosh, gorgeous. And then I found this Armani Colazione dress. Pretty color. Stretchy, so probably really comfortable. 6. Okay, last thing from this store that Jeffrey found. Again, he's got an eye for quality, so he found these boots, and I think that these are vintage, but they're really just like a classic leather boot, and they're Jaud Frizon. It's like Gaudfrizon. But they're buttery soft, and they were made in Italy, so he picked those up, and the comps, they were better when I looked at them in the store. I just looked at them, they weren't that great. Okay, I'd never heard of this brand, but Bolo. It is Gianmarco Lorenzi. Let me see if I can show you. So Jeffrey was insistent that we buy these, and I was like, I've never heard of it. Let me look up the comps. Can you see? These are comps on eBay, like $150, $179 pre-owned, plus $35 shipping, $250 pre-owned. So these are rain boots with the fur. So then we went to Plato's Closet, and we didn't get much, but the stuff that we got is really good. So I got this brand new with tags Rag & Bone Danny Bomber. Super excited about it because not a lot of people are selling it. There's not a lot of comps, but it's still selling at the Nordstrom Rack website for almost $200, and I got it for very cheap. I got this for myself because I love yellow, and Jeffrey brews beer, and he says that I'm a sunflower, so it was just perfect. So we'll share this. Then this was my favorite thing that I found that day probably. I'd never heard of this brand, but it's Marcelo Burlone. There you go. And I think it's probably a Kappa collaboration. This is like a $300 shirt, which is insane. So, Plato's Closet didn't know that, by the way. And then we got some shoes for ourselves. So these are Nike Prestos, which Jeffrey was really excited about. I don't know much about sneakers, but apparently they're really expensive. All I know is that they're comfy. And then he got these for himself, which he was super excited about because he'd been wanting a pair, and they had a pair. Then we went to a Goodwill, and I saw this cat sweater on the mannequin in the window, and I just went and had to have it because I loved it, and it's so precious. But then once I did research, it's actually a really high-end. Miss Deanna did a lot of collaborations with like all of the high-end designers basically that you can think of. So the comps are really, really good. Very excited about that. I don't know if I'll sell it though. We got this for Jeffrey, which he was really excited about. I got this Kate Spade sweater. And guys, this trip was so good. Vintage Gucci. Guys, this trip was so good. And there's more coming. I can't believe. So this is one of my favorite finds. Okay, so I found this Pulcati patchwork bag. I've never heard of it. The comps are kind of like all over the place. From like 25 to 150. But I loved it, and it's super high quality, so I picked that up. I also loved this. It's Athleta collaboration with Cara. I'm not sure, but the comps for this were like 45 to 65, and it's like new. Jeffrey found these Chi Mahara. I've never heard of this brand, but they were obviously really high quality. And the comps for these were also all over the place, but I picked them up because I felt like the style was really good, and they'll be easy to clean if I need to. Also, Jeffrey found these Diesel combat boots, and I think that I saw one sold on Poshmark for $80, so I was happy for him about those. We got these Eileen Fisher heels shoes. Excited about those. I love picking up Eileen Fisher shoes. They always do pretty well for me. Jeffrey found these Champion collaboration with Timberland boots for a kid. And they need to be cleaned, but once I do clean them, they should do really well. These are the shoes that I jumped ahead in the shoe section and found before Jeffrey could. I paid up for them, but oh my gosh, I love them so much. They're Sergio Rossi, and they're like leather stretch sock boots. So super in style, hardly worn. I was so excited to find those, and he wasn't happy that I jumped ahead. He wants to find all of the good things. I got these Zara boots, which I don't normally pick up Zara, but I just love the style of them. They can double as rain boots. I just thought they were super cute. I got this Wild Fox sweater, super soft. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't super cheap because Wild Fox can be iffy. I was excited about this. I found this vintage Disney Mickey Mouse Christmas sweater, and the comps on eBay were like 55 to 65, so I was very excited about that. I got this Escada Belt, super tiny, but very excited about that. Give me a second. Almost done. Okay, so all of this is from the Salvation Army, which when we walked into, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, but I found Kith for the first time. I don't know if that's how you say it. Maybe it's Kith or something, but it's Kith, which is a very high-end, expensive brand, and it's a really cool bomber jacket. And it's cool because the sleeves are a different color than this, and maybe it's vintage, but I should be able to get like at least $100 for this. Just crazy because when I was looking over my transactions, I spent the least amount at the Salvation Army, which is crazy because I also bought this vintage Fendi purse. It's not in the best condition, but it is authentic. And I'm gonna try to show you the little thing. I think if you look really, really close, you can tell that there's like the F's all over it. I love finding Fendi. And here's that. I love Fendi. I think I'm gonna actually try and paint this. I think that would be super cool and fun. Because it's not in the best condition, but it's Fendi. So, and then Jeffrey found these Paul Green heels that are new. So super excited about that. Now, what you've been waiting for, the best find of the whole entire trip, has been hanging behind me the whole entire time. So, when Jeffrey brought this over to me, I was like, put that in the bag. It is a vintage Alaya Paris leather blazer jacket. Know this brand. I bought a dress a couple of years ago. It was like a bandage dress, and I sold it for like $350. So I can't even imagine what a leather jacket is going to do. And the comps are incredible. Hundreds of dollars. I had somebody message me on Instagram and say that I could possibly get $1,000, over $1,000, which is, just absolutely insane. And it's in such good condition. There's hardly anything wrong with it. It's buttery soft. I'm so proud of Jeffrey for finding this. So yeah, as you can see, my trip went very well. I don't need to go thrifting for a while. I need to get to work and list all of this stuff. I'm going to link in the description everywhere that I went so that you can go visit these places too. I highly suggest going thrifting in New Jersey. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around, I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.